Welcome back, welcome back. Math is easy, step by step. In this part 46 video, we're going to continue converting percent into fraction into decimal. Quick review. Remember, the symbol, percentage symbol, means per 100. All right, so the percentage symbol means per 100. And if I have 125%, of course, 125 per 100. So you can see the symbol is gone. We have our fraction. What do we do now? We have our fraction. What do we do? Well, if you said we need to reduce the fraction, if we can, you're absolutely right. So I know that 25 can be divided evenly into the top and bottom, right? 25 times 5 is 125. Or 25 plus 25 plus 25 plus 25 plus 25 plus 25 5 times is 125. And I know 25 times 4 gives me a product of 100, right? So I can divide top and bottom by 25 without a remainder to get 5/4 or 5 over 4. What would you do if you didn't know that you could divide 25 into the top and bottom? Could you have used a smaller number? Well, what number would divide evenly into the top and evenly into the bottom without giving you a remainder? All right, so if you said 5 can divide evenly into top and bottom without a remainder, you're absolutely correct. But let me show you what this is going to look like. 125 divided by 5 is 25. How do I know that? Because 5 times 25 gives me 125. And then 100 divided by 5 is 20. How do I know that? Because 5 times 20 is 100. So I have 25 over 20. Can I divide 5 into top and bottom evenly? Yes, I can once again. I know 5 times 5 is 25. And I know 5 times 4 gives me a product of 20. So 125 over 100 divides down to 5/4. Can I divide another number into top and bottom evenly without a remainder other than 1? No, I cannot. So I know 5/4 is the reduced fraction. So I've gone from 125% as a percentage, and then I've converted that into 5/4 as a fraction. Let's convert this 5/4 into a decimal. All right, so every fraction is a division problem. 5 divided by 4, which you can write like putting into your calculator 5 divided by 4, or you can also write it like this, doing what's called long division, 5 divisor bar 4. And I'm showing you down here 5 divisor bar 4. I'm even showed you that invisible decimal. Now you need to do something special with that invisible decimal, and which I'm showing you now. And you need to do you need to write a bunch of zeros to the right of that decimal, which I've also done for you as well. Okay, they're dot, 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 because they're invisible, right? You don't see them up here. You don't see that decimal here, do you? No, you need to show that invisible decimal. And of course, you can write these solid zeros. I'm just showing you as an instructor that these are invisible zeros. By the way, check out my video on invisible ones. It clarifies a lot of things that are confusing in mathematics. So there it is. Go ahead, stop and pause and complete the division for this particular long division problem, converting the fraction into a decimal in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, so we get started here. What number times 4 will get me closest to 5 without going over? I know 4 times 1 is 4. So I'm going to take away 4 from 5. That leaves me 1. Bring down my 0. Of course, I placed the 1 right above the 5. So now my target is 10. Brought down that 0. 4 times 2 gets me closest to 10 without going over. 4 times 2 gives me a product of 8. I'm going to subtract 8 from 10. That gives me 2. Bring down that 0. My target now is 20. So 4 times what number gets me closest to 20 without going over? I know 4 times 5 is 20. So what's 20 minus 20 give you? That's correct, 0. So as you can see here, 5 over 4, 5/4, converted into a decimal is 1.25. Or you can say that as 1.25. Thinking about money, that's $1.25, right? $1.25. Or 1.25, or 1.25 is another way to say that. All right, so you can see here, 5/4 fraction, 5 divided by 4 is equal to 1.25, or 1.25, or 1.25 if you prefer. All right, so in our final conversion, you can see that 125% is equal to 5/4, or 5 over 4, which is equal to 1.25, or 1.25, or 1.25. All right, real quickly, if you've been following along my conversions in my videos from percents to decimals, you know you could have taken this 125%, shown the invisible decimal, moved it 2 places to the left to get 1.25, or 1.25 like it's shown here. Okay, but since we're going from percent to fraction to decimal, of course, you'd want to go through the steps I had shown you. Hey, math's easy. Take it step by step. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate your time. If I've helped you, please help me to help others. Like, follow, share, subscribe.